Coming to you live once again from the Flagami Studio 5 minutes early. Hello everybody and happy Friday. And there's something wrong with my intro. For some reason the intro it's muted. I don't know, I chose the wrong file. So anyway, I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. Because I'm free in my RV. Yeah, maybe we should do this live and a cappella every time. Hello everybody, Lucky Dog Productions moderator is here. Moderating as always, thank you Sue. And everybody hit the like button, absolutely Sherry. And Tin Can Carl is here. A week of beautiful weather at Rancho del Carl. It's been beautiful in South Florida too. We've been having one of those. So, yeah, hello Christopher Olson. Hello Lewis and Clark. Hello Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, and our bartender, the RV DJ. Hello Young Dave and Lucky Dog live singing. Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. I couldn't find that. I've been moving files around in my computer and I couldn't find the in time, you know, I could dig around folders, you know, and it's there, but I didn't find the version with audio. Anywho, by the way, what did the Groundhog say this morning about winter? I haven't been watching the news. I mean, here in South Florida, we wouldn't mind at all for winter to linger a couple extra weeks, but I know those of you freezing in the north. I was checking the weather in Fairbanks yesterday. It was like negative 20 or something like that. Fairbanks, Alaska. So anyway, Jeffrey DeBartolo is here. Hello, Robert and everyone. Hello there. And Tap Channel. Hello, Roberto. How's it going in my lovely Florida? Florida is great, great weather. Mr. Robato, I have the itch to hitch. Oh, Mr. Robato, you have no idea how itchy I feel right now. Oh, this chat is going too fast. Oh, God. DG, hello, and happy Friday. Trailer Traveling, hello, Gord. Happy Friday, Traveling Robert, Elena Sanchez, and Pelican Heads from Ottawa. In our great land of Canada. Northern Wisconsin, how cold would it be in northern Wisconsin? Golden anniversary, good evening, Robert and Pelican Heads around the world. One saw his shadow, one did not. Really, I mean, it's not like scientific or anything like that, right? The groundhog thing. Brandon Stargell, hello there, and Mason Tubman. I may plan to go to Florida. I have family there. Negative 141 today in Fairbanks. Or maybe I misspoke and it's negative. You know, I have this weather app, the Apple weather app, which is very cool. And here on my computer, can I show you that? Here we go. And Fairbanks currently negative 32 degrees in Fairbanks. And, yep. Not raining though, sunny, lovely sunny day. Oh, the Midwest is getting, I mean, Dallas and Oklahoma are getting hit right now. Anyway, I get easily distracted, folks. I'm sorry. Jim in DC, I didn't see my shadow today either. 6 more weeks. 6 more weeks of camping. All right. Sounds like fun. Our circus, our monkeys, RVing. And I lost it. We start full-time in March with our monkey. No kids, not kids, monkeys. Really, monkeys. Our monkey. Okay. Well, congratulations and happy camping. And Leticia Carver from Tennessee, happy Friday. And LP Carlos 6, hello from Madrid. And happy weekend to you too. Going to Madrid soon, well, this year. Patricia Izal, hello from snowy northern Arizona. Hope you, Eli, and Mom are well. Tap channel, what are we going to drink tonight? Well, I haven't been drinking as much beer, so I still have some highlights. So that's what we're doing. And it's back here somewhere in my refrigerator. I mean, we have other things too, but beer is what we're drinking here. So, cheers. Midwest Heart on the Move. Traveling Robert, I see that you are at 259,000 followers. Are you going to have a party if you hit 300 for sure? In fact, we are about to hit 260 anytime, any moment now. We're like can I do that while we are in the air? I'm sure we can. I'm sure I can. We're at 259,966 right now. So, so it is very possible that we'll hit the mark before the live stream is over. What else do we have here? Will there be a premiere Sunday morning? Do you guys want to have a premiere Sunday morning? I didn't do one last week because I'm thinking, a lot of people have to wake up like really early. I don't know if you guys want that, but if enough of you want, we'll do one Sunday morning. Young Dave, historically speaking, you're gonna make me pronounce that. Punxsutawney fist prediction is less accurate than a coin toss. Okay, there you go. Earl Wilson, hello from windy Antelope Valley, California. The West is calling, so El Mandalorian, great weather app, happy Friday. It is the way, man. Trip to Spain, got your tickets yet? No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. In fact, well, my mom is actually excited for this because if all goes well, she's going to join us on this trip. We're thinking a transatlantic cruise, one of those repositioning cruises. So we might do that. The RV Dump Station, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday from Alabama. Happy Friday, Alabama. Rambling Rumor. This is Scotch season anyway. I have some Scotch back there too. But did the pelican see his shadow? That might be more accurate than the groundhog. Hello, happy Friday and cheers from Max Melendez. And I'm trying to scroll here. Big Jim Slade, aka Santa Claus, Traveling Robert, if it is any consolation, in addition to his shadow, the groundhog can't see his shoes. 61 Carrion Route 66. Spring is on the way in Pennsylvania, according to the official groundhog. Here we'll have 6 more weeks of winter, beginning later in February. Well, there you go. It's always 6 more weeks. It just depends when you start counting, right? From Mazoud Karim, greetings, Robert. I'm watching live stream from office. Today, cloudy San Antonio, Texas. We're going to San Antonio, Texas very soon as well. Well, not so soon, but right after the eclipse, if the plan goes according to plan. Christopher Olson would love an Irish coffee, but it's too late for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, coffee where you are, yeah, you might be awake all night. So, oh man, here we go. Let me scroll down here because we have Brandon Williams. And I forgot the little bell for the previous one. We have a super chat. Happy Friday. Bob Lish, we have Alexa scheduled to play Sonny and Sea. Glamping Queen. Hi, Robert and Illy from Shari in Georgia. Beautiful day here. It is a beautiful day here, too. Trailer traveling, repositioning Atlantic cruise. Wasn't that what the Titanic was? I think we have a little better technology these days, but yeah, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, travel like in the olden days. Art Kickley. Hey Robert, met you at the meet and greet at the Florida RV Super Show. It was wonderful to meet you. As I said at the show, you have the best YouTube channel out there. Well, thank you. Thank you for those kind words, and but I know there are many other great YouTube channels out there. So, but I'm thank you for saying that. I'm in good company. That's what it means, right? So I love what I do, and I'm gonna keep doing it and doing different things, here and there. But in the end, Armando Correa, thank you for that super chat. Hi, Robert and Illy and Mom. Thank you for the Class C content. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't have time to publish it publicly while I was at the RV show, and then I remembered that I had filmed that for you. So thank you for the super chat as well. I know what's on my mind. Georgia, going there in April. Lewis and Clark going to Georgia. Lovely state. I love Georgia. Merci de la O. Hey Robert, happy Friday to Illy, Mom, and everyone. We are planning our summer road trip to Utah. Have you ever taken the Burr Trail? No, I know I have it on my map marked. And surprise, we're going to Utah as part of our Western road trip of this year. And I'm going west for two reasons, really. As you guys know, I love the West. The deserts and the mountains are my thing. But also the videos, those cross-country trip videos, they do really well on YouTube, lo and behold. So we're gonna do that, and I already started planning, and I think it's gonna be great. Pete Diaz got some good shine from Tennessee. And the Young Dave Air Force Museum, which plane impressed you most? I thought the fully restored Memphis Belle was really well done. Yes, that one was really well done. I'm always a fan of the B-52, but the B-52 is so big that it's kind of hard to see it at the museum. There were many airplanes, and of course the Air Force Ones, the presidential planes, were also very cool to see. Looking forward to the video on Sunday. I work at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Right there, right? So yeah, this Sunday, it's, YouTube wants me to insert a commercial, and I don't want to do it. I already finished editing. I'm actually 2 videos ahead where I finished editing that Air Force Museum that, if you guys want, we'll do a, it's not very long, it's only 45 minutes. We can do a premiere. Then we have the M23 Michigan video, which is kind of short, so I'm gonna release that on a Wednesday, I think. And then I just finished editing the one where we revisit the RV MH Hall of Fame and Museum in Quartzsite, Arizona. So that's kind of the plan. In any case, Pete Diaz, congrats on 300,000 followers. Not quite yet, but at some point we'll get there. Lewis and Clark, yeah, I'm going to Cloudland Canyon State Park for 1 week. That's a beautiful place. Probably take a trip to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and hopefully the waterfalls are a little more abundant than when I went. Hey, Anthony Giordano, how are you, sir? And from Rochester. Art Cuckley went to Quartzsite back in early January. Everything you said it was. Love it. Came back home to Georgia. Some of the Route 66, beautiful. There's so much I want to see out west that I don't really know. Anthony Giordano, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert and everyone. All right. Alan Parr, do a commercial about you, Robert. Hello. Actually, I could do a commercial because I just today actually It reminds me, and I already had it kind of set up because I want to share something with you guys because, for I was able to get a site at Big Bend National Park, which I'm going to visit on my way west, and I used CampNab. It's amazing. I mean, some of these places are so hard to get, and CampNab just checks periodically for cancellations. And last night we were watching YouTube here. Actually, at night I put a screen here, and we usually have a projector, which I'm thinking I'm just gonna get a large TV and put it here in the future because this is becoming like our the Flagami Studio is kind of also like our home theater back here. So and anyway, this is an affiliate link, but anyway, check it out. CampNab, I approve. I was able to get waterfront at Bahia Honda State Park. I got at the Sand Spur in Bahia Honda State Park. I had to cancel it because I really didn't have time to go, But yeah, Jim in DC, any new thoughts for Pelicamp West? I'm visiting 3 locations for Pelicamp West. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we find something that calls, buy me. If we don't find one, we won't. But that's kind of the plan as a part of this trip. As you know, that was the plan last year. And then I broke my foot. By the way, that video just reached over 1 million views, the video of that trip, which I'm like, we have to do another trip to the West. I totally lost Pelicamp. We're going to stop by Sholo. We're going to stop by the Williams, just north of Williams. And then there's an area west of Kingman that I think might work too. And west of Kingman, it's very well located because you're like 2 hours from Vegas, 3 hours from Quartzsite, couple hours from the Grand Canyon. So that might be the one. So we'll see. So Pelicamp West is going to be at one of those 3 locations, and I already had Zillow alert me about what's going on. Sherry Brennan, we've never been to Big Bend, have we? If I remember, you meant to go there and never got there. Yeah, I've been meaning to go there, every time I go to the West, except the first time I went to the first time I went to the West, I just wanted to visit Quartzsite and see. Very good highlight. Damn, I'm in Waterfall, Michelle K. Lewis and Clark. I forgot to tell you, my girlfriend Rebecca is watching on my phone, and it's her first time watching your live stream, and she says hi. Well, hi Rebecca, and welcome to the live stream. By the way, has anybody seen my mom? I don't think she's logged in today. Travel Dreamer, I enjoy your Badlands videos. It is my goal to visit Badlands. So Badlands are absolutely a must-see place. Both South Dakota and North Dakota. Big Bend National Park, try to take a dip in the hot springs on the edge of the Rio Grande. Would you happen to know what they are called? Hot Springs, Big Bend National Park. Because I'm fully. Would that be Hot Springs Canyon? Probably, right? Oh, this one looks nice. It's saved. Okay. I put a little star there. I'm assuming this would be it. Can I share my screen with you guys? I'm assuming this would be it. Right? Hot Springs. Very cool. Right on the Rio Grande. Anyway. Bob Leach, have you ever heard of Roadrunner RV Park in Terralingua, Texas? What about, have you ever heard of Terralingua, Texas? It's 79 degrees there now. I have heard of Terralingua, Texas. In fact, I remember the YouTuber who was in Terralingua, Texas that I used to follow. Oh, what was his name? He had a small-ish schoolie, Jax. I don't know what happened to him. Hey, Natalie Driscoll, welcome to the show. Good evening, good morning, in fact. Peppermint Patty, hi Robert, from Ohio. Still on the couch with my broken ankle. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, taking my first steps. I'm 6 weeks in. We love your channel. Yeah, I mean, in the end, it takes about 6 months. I think that's what I think what it took me to fully recover. Like, and still, like yesterday, I ran a little farther and faster than I usually do. It doesn't hurt, but there's like a tenderness. By the way, everybody say hello to my mom. Hello, greetings to everyone. Happy Friday, love, mom. And mom is here. And Mazoud Karim, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Texas brisket. Oh, you know it. You know it. We're going to Austin for the solar eclipse. So, Kevin Bentley, we're in Big Bend this month. Had reservations for 6 months. Well, I was able to get a reservation with Camp Nap at that, what's it called? The campground on the mountain. Jesus Basin Campground. They don't recommend RVs longer than 20, and I'm a couple of inches longer than 20, so I think we'll be fine. Rafael Yakapin Ugali, you seem visiting California, Robert. It's in the plan for this trip to the West. I'm not gonna make it probably not all the way to the West Coast, but I want to do the Mojave Road in the Mojave Desert. There, it's very close to the Nevada border, so that's one of the things that I want to do. So, Journeys by Jay. Happy Friday once again, fellow Pelican Heads. Good to see you all. By the way, thank you all for saying hello to my mom. So, why did you go to the 17 foot? Well, it was never 17 feet, right? The 1706 was actually almost 19. The largest I've had was the 2108, which was like 24 and change or 23 and change. And now this one, the 1720, is a tad over 20 feet long, So, but yeah, I want to be, if you mean what did I go smaller, I want to be small and nimble. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable inside sometimes, especially on a rainy day, that you have to sit at that dinette all the time. But you can go anywhere, so. Laurie Smith, hi Eli and Robert. If you can, may I please get a happy birthday song? My 57th is tomorrow, but absolutely. And I have the 6 strings ready here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Laurie Smith. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm so glad I started using this wireless microphone because now I can walk all over the room and you guys can still hear me. And we're making some camera upgrades too for this year, by the way. Young Dave, one thing that surprised me, camping in Big Bend, where the roving javelinas riding the trash cans. Really? Should I be careful? I don't know, I've never been there. It's one of those national parks that I've always heard great things about. And I might spend a night or two at Terralingua too. The RV park in Terralingua is excellent. there 2 years ago. The owners are very nice people. I just wanted to be in the middle of things for a couple of days. But by the way, Bob Marakovich, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Let's and this is your first super chat on the live stream, so thank you so much. Oh, can you wish my girlfriend a 20th birthday, please? Of course. Where's my guitar? Now this is gonna turn into a mini teeny lounge. Hold on. I'm trying to go up here. Is it Rebecca, right? So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Happy birthday to you. Bahia Honda State Park campsite at any time of the year is like playing the playing the lottery. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's not guaranteed. But again, I'm gonna put a link in the chat for CampNab. Check it out. I think it's a at least you don't have to be checking every Tuesday. I think some people say that Tuesday is the day where you're supposed to check, and sometimes there are. Wireless is great. Stringless guitar, not so much. What's that? Guitar Hero. Nancy Reynolds, hi Robert and Mom, Robert and Mom. When I traveled in the past, planning the trip was half the fun, and we didn't have internet back there. Well, yeah, planning the trip is half the fun, and I'm already having a lot of fun. And I keep adding points of interest here and there. I'm just gonna share with you real quick the map and kind of the points of interest that we have in mind. And that's kind of the plan. We're gonna do Big Bend and then go through New Mexico and then Show Low, Williams, go into California a little bit. I'm thinking Area 51 if we have the time, because this is before the eclipse, and we have to be in Moab 1 week before the eclipse, because we're doing something with Sun Outdoors, and then we're doing something with Sun Outdoors in Austin, Texas for the eclipse. So it's gonna be cool. Hey Seth, how are you, man? Love the happy birthday wishes. Thank you. And Young Dave, if you're planning on the Mojave Road, the Hole in the Rock campground is a good spot. Yep, I have a star there. Mitchell Caverns is worth a visit. Mitchell Caverns, that one I don't think I have on my list here, but excuse me. Mitchell Caverns, okay. And they are right there. All right. And Hole in the Wall campground. Yep, I have it there. Yeah, I already had it there. Hole in the Wall campground is this one. Mitchell Caverns. I might as well go to the world's tallest thermometer, and then we're going to Vegas, because that's how you do it. We might be able to do Area 51. It's so funny how Road Trippers has Area 51 there, right? But there's no way to get there in real life. So why would they put it there like a point of interest, Alex Mobile, any plans traveling East Canada, places like Quebec? Let's say probably later in the year, yeah. The second half of the year is still wide open. Can you imagine planning a road trip the way our parents did with a paper road atlas? Remember Rand McNally used to go to the gas station and they had all the Rand McNallys there. But actually, I did something very, very retro. I bought a book, and this one I actually paid for, and it's really good. It's like campsites.net, but in a book, and it's good for planning. It's called Bureau of Land Management Camping, and it goes state by state. And for example, Nevada, you get the thing is looking for all these little dots, then and translate it into Google Maps. But I've been doing that, and I've been finding some good boondocking out there. We'll see if it is really good once I get there. Patrick Bourgeois, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. It's gonna be a drinking game. I'm gonna take a sip every time I get a super chat. And Doug Hemelik, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. The Southwest is a great area to explore. Yeah, I watch YouTube just like you guys do, right? And I'm watching all these videos of all these people in Quartzsite and out west, and I'm like, I want to be there. I want to be there. So, Big James Lay, the Traveling Rabbit. Did you see the RV lots coming up for sale near Lake Alamo, Arizona? RV Lifestyle did a video on it with a developer within the last week or so. Lake Alamo, Arizona. I'll check it out. Lake Alamo, Arizona. Alamo Lake says here, okay. Where is this in Arizona? Okay, I see where it is. Yeah, that's actually, I wouldn't mind that at all. That's actually, I mean, that's really middle of nowhere. I'm gonna check it out. I'd like to be closer to an interstate. I mean, even Sholo is kind of out there, so I'm going more towards like Williams or just west of Kingman. But I'm gonna check out Mike's video. Doug Melik getting ready to hit the road tomorrow on a 6-week in our Cougar 22 MLS, starting in Alabama, then North Carolina, South Carolina, to watch the Illinois baseball team. All right, happy trails. Tab channel, Rio Grande Campground. Is it good time, safe to do it right now? I don't know. I imagine Big Bend National Park being so remote and there being nothing on the other side of the border. Maybe it's safer than, let's say, something near El Paso, but I don't know. I don't know whether it's safe or not. You'll be the first to find out from me. Beat Boats and Bivouacs. Hello there. When is your next trip to the Keys? It was gonna be like next week, but we might postpone it. I'm really dying to go to Key West or go to the Keys in general, but we'll see. We'll see. We might do the Keys before heading out west. Patrick Easel, Robert loved the Alaskan soundtrack. Peppermint, Patty, prayers for your recovery. Yes, of course. And thank you. I'm so glad you like all my music. You know, I really enjoyed doing all those tunes for Alaska. Jonas by Jay, I love road trippers. Hey, Jackie Trujillo. Sherry Brennan, I'm wondering about the ancient Pueblo ruins near the Four Corners. It's something I wanted to see several times and couldn't make it work. We might do a little bit of that actually. Mesa Verde National Park is one of those places, right, where you see the from the ancestral Pueblo people. Seth Lemons, are you going to link up with Nomadic Fanatic and Camper Van Kevin when in Arizona? I would love to meet them in person. They seem to be very nice people. Camper Van Kevin seems to be like the nicest guy. And I would love to meet Eric. I mean, I've been following Eric since the beginning. Really, he's one of the original YouTubers that I followed back in 2016 or something like that, you know. Hey, Red Jaguar, hello my friends, Traveling Robert and my Pelican Head family. And Agnes Van Travel, hello from Chicago and happy Friday. Sounds like another great trip is in the works. Yeah, trip planning, man. I'm in the middle of and thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Indiana, Florida. Thank you for that super chat. And there's another one. Why can't I see it? Oh, I'm so behind on the chat. Thank you, Daniel Ruiz, for that super chat. Kingman, Arizona, the highest average wind speed of 11 miles per hour, gentle breeze, occurs around June 15th, at which time the average daily maximum wind speed is 22 miles per hour, fresh breeze. We got gas there a number of times and it was windy. It probably is. I mean, and it's on Route 66, which is really cool. It's actually a town just west of Kingman, the one that I'm looking at. That someone recommended. Actually, someone sent me an email. It's called Golden Valley. And I even found already, I went into Zillow and there's already one property. And I mean, it seems inexpensive for what it is. It's like 4.5 acres for like 18 grand, something like that. We'll see why it is less expensive than other properties, you know. We'll see. And I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really excited about that. Foggy Trail, they're having red flag exercises near Area 51 March 11th through March 22nd. You should see somewhere. Let me see which date I have planned to go to Area 51. Okay. I didn't add Area 51 to my calendar, but March, what did you say? March 11th through 22nd. I'm going to add it to my calendar. So Area 51 activity. You see, besides chatting with you guys, I'm doing live travel planning here with you guys here on the air. That's awesome. Linda and Gary D, can you say happy birthday to Gary too? Happy birthday, dear Gary. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, Lee Green is here. Hi, Jackie, man. William, Birdie, Herbie. Happy weekend. Jim in DC, did you see the world's largest cruise ship before he left Miami? No, I didn't. I haven't seen it. I know it was like this week that they broke the champagne bottle, right, or whatever they do when they Christian a ship, but I'm scrolling through the list here. Be sure to get some great UFER footage. What's a UFER? I know I've heard the term before. UFER. UFER? It's a crowdfunding platform that helps you raise money. No, what's UFER? Never mind. Hey, William Irizarry, it's been a while. Hello there. Valentin Flinku, is it too big a challenge to organize a boondocking only tour in the US? You can do it. I mean, east of the Mississippi is a lot more difficult than west of the Mississippi in general, but yeah, there's always places where you can stay. There's a Cracker Barrel pretty much on every exit in the southeast, on the interstate to begin with. So, and I pretty much think all of them will allow parking. Now, boondocking, like in the wilderness, yeah, it becomes difficult. Mr. Robato, Trade Winds RV Park, Golden Valley, right on the edge of town. Decent Mexican restaurant adjacent. There you go. Searching Area 51 activities. Answer: get arrested. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna go into like where they have the white SUVs waiting for you there. Tracy Channel, yeah, hit the like button. UFO. There you go. I will get some. I'll be the first person ever to get good UFO footage. How about that? Because even nowadays, everybody has an iPhone. And all this. You remember a couple of weeks ago we had some extraterrestrials in Miami, and even nowadays, this thing has a 10x zoom. I mean, the footage was like exactly. Lewis Clark, next time you visit North Carolina, you need to visit High Point. It's home to the world's largest chest of drawers. It's one of those roadside attractions. The world's largest chest of drawers. I saw, where was it that I saw the world's largest file cabinet? That was somewhere out west. Was it, may have been, it wasn't Portland, Oregon, but it was somewhere out there. It may have been Seattle. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But Robert and Neely from Rio and Elizalde, mom and fellow Pelican heads around the world. Happy Friday, brother. And let me see if I can do something here, because since it is Friday, I can give you guys 5 memberships so you can watch, the extra Class C video and some, extra videos. So in 3, 2, 1, here we go. 5 new Chief Pelican heads: Jerry Bell, Doug Himelick, Linda and Gary D, Stephen Clark, and Lee Green. Congratulations. I'm gonna do this every other week, by the way. Rambling rumor. I get UFO now. UFO. The world's largest file cabinet was in Burlington, Vermont. Yes, absolutely. I got it like completely wrong, right? I have to start watching my own videos so I can remember. That's right, Burlington, Vermont. Well, Burlington kind of has a similar vibe to Portland, and that I think. The Gonzo Book, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Buy yourself a cup of coffee on me. Thank you, sir. Any new news about your next mini-titty? Not yet, no. But you guys will be the first to know. Well, I might keep it a secret for a couple of weeks, until I release a video. Might as well do one of those that everybody does, right? Like the silhouette of the RV with a question mark in the middle, and what will I get next? Maybe I'll do that. You have to do link bait from time to time, or maybe not. Congrats on welcome new Pelican heads. Thank you, Journey by Jay. All right, Lewis and Clark. See you next week. Maria De Carli. Hello, Robert. We love Friday Live Chat. We will hopefully be retiring, starting our journey driving to the west into the sunset. Not sure where we'll decide to live. Thanks for tips. And thank you all for being here. I enjoy this so much. Chatting with you guys, it almost feels like it's. My only regret is that I cannot, answer every single one of you. It's Paula Henry. Hi, Robert. We spent the month of January at Quartzsite and Emerald Cove on the Parker Strip on the Colorado River. It was awesome. I love that area, and I might, if it's. There's so many things that I want to see on this trip. Part of the plan was going back to Quartzsite, even if late in the season. But if I want to see the properties in northern Arizona, I don't really want to buy property in southern Arizona. So we'll see. But I want to see. I'm going to revisit some places that we've already been to. but some places that we've already been to where we've missed things. Like, we're going to Bryce Canyon National Park if all goes well, right? I haven't been to Bryce in many, many years, since 2014 actually, with the rental Class C. We've driven through Bryce, but we haven't visited. And I always wanted to do the Apache, was it the Apache Trail or the Navajo, the trail that goes, the loop trail that goes down there. So we want to do that. Navajo Trail, I think it is called. Portland and Burlington have a lot in common for sure. Beautiful. Yeah, both beautiful cities. To Mr. Roboto, just need to get in a groove. Still a few years away, as you know. Get into the groove. Now you got to prove. That was Madonna. Robert, what drone do you use to record those great view videos? And I don't use the drone as much as I should. Maybe because the drone that I currently have is kind of big, and I'm thinking of. Well, I'm already spending too much money on technology, but I'm thinking of getting whatchamacallit, the Mini, the DJI Mini 2, that is really, really small, really lightweight for, when I just want to take a casual video. But right now, I have a DJI Mavic 2 Zoom, which I really love, the zoom feature. If you try to drag the little man on Google Maps onto Area 51 for Street View, it turns into a UFO. I haven't tried that. I'm going to try that. Minitini 5, kind of like the next Enterprise. As long as it is not like the Star Trek 5 movie, will be good. I don't know exactly what Minitini 5 is going to be yet, but well, maybe I do. I know what I want, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Kodachrome Basing isn't too far from Bryce, and Wilson Arch is just down the road from there. We might, once we're out there, I'm gonna try to use CampNab to by the way, Midwest Heart on the Move. Thank you for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you so much. The thing, Kodachrome Basin. Yeah, I want to go there, but it's not on the plan. It's not officially on the plan because there are other things that I want to do more. Like I want to do that hike in Bryce. We might do Kodachrome Basin. And then I want to do Capitol Reef. We've driven through Capitol Reef, and it's a beautiful drive. It's the 12. No, it's not the 12. That the highway that goes through Capitol Reef. But there's Capitol Reef goes like north-south, and this road just crosses east-west. And there are a lot of little hikes and larger hikes that I do want to do in that area. So I'm going to try to see if I can get into Fruta campground there, which I already camp-nabbed it. That's going to be a verb, camp-nab. And hopefully we'll be able to get in there. Barry81 Jones, thank you for that super chat. Robert, who do you want to win the Super Bowl? Will you have time to watch it? I love Friday chats. Happy Friday to you and Illy and Mom. I have no idea. I enjoy the game like anyone else, right? Like the next guy, but I don't really follow it all that much. And I'll be honest with you. By the way, Barry81 Jones, 10 months as an executive producer. So thank you so much. And I don't watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, like some people say. It's fine, but I'm going to tell you guys a little story. When I was young and restless, and I had my whole life ahead of me, and I wanted to be a TV producer. That was one of my goals. Like the ultimate goal for a TV producer would be to produce the Super Bowl. Then I realized that my talent was for something else. Not live television, as I went to TV is cool, and then the technology changed on me halfway through. But anyway, I watch it for the production value, for the TV production value. You know that you have this director that has like 50 cameras all over the stadium, and the audio and the graphics, and I mean that control room has to be one of the most stressful yet, creative places in the world of TV production. I mean, so that's what I watch it for. But I enjoy the game too. It's just, but it's probably the best produced show in TV ever. John Mason Smith to visit Big Bend. We camped at the only campground in Marathon, Texas. It was a certified dark skies location, and they had a giant telescope at the campground for stargazing. Oh, that's another thing. I need to get me, the good camera to do the dark sky, because I believe they said it is the second darkest place in the USA. Refills, anyone? No, thanks, Sonia. I still have a little bit, not a whole lot. Today might be a 2-beer day. I don't know. Is my mom still around? Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, she is. Thanks. And love. Sheila M., are you still planning to do the Great Lakes tour? I am, but it's not. It's still, it's still not part of the immediate plan. But I'm still planning on doing it. Yeah. So I watch pro football every time the Vikings are in the Super Bowl. So when is the Super Bowl anyway? So San Francisco 49ers Sunday, February 11th. So next Sunday at 6:30 p.m., the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. I think I'm going to go for the Chiefs. Just because, closer to home. I don't know. Mini TD5 would be more like the Galileo shuttlecraft on Star Trek. Okay, the Galileo shuttlecraft. Robert, any great fried chicken lately? Well, this morning I had Chick-fil-A. It was good. It's Chick-fil-A, baby. But no, I haven't really been, in Miami. And, I've been trying to do like kind of low carb-ish. That, this morning Brian ordered Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, I'm weak. What can I say? I love fried chicken. Journeys by Jay, not quite a Trekkie, but Star Trek V is the final frontier, which I like a lot. I think Star Trek V is globally considered the worst of the Star Trek movies. I like it, but the special effects are kind of, and I think generally the odd-numbered Star Treks have been like kind of not as great, and then, but then Star Trek V, you're coming from Star Trek IV, the voyage home, they come to San Francisco, the whales, the Sausalito Cetacean Institute, which is really the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and yeah. And then Star Trek VI was the undiscovered country, which, anyway. 61, Caddy on Route 66. Thank you for member for 13 months as a Chief Pelican Head. How about a Super Bowl cooking show? We could do that in a big, huge bowl. Yeah. Bojangles is pretty good chicken. I like Bojangles. I just had it for the first time, like not long ago. You saw the video probably. Popeye's fried chicken is good. I really like Popeye's fried chicken. They have them on the TA travel centers out west. Star Trek 2 was my favorite. Yeah, The Wrath of Khan, with Ricardo Montalban, fine Corinthian leather. What are your top 5 best boondocking places to date? Bob Leach. That's kind of hard. But yeah, Valley of the Gods, The Wall at the Badlands. And I haven't boondocked as much as I would like to. But of course, honorable mention third, let's call it Quartzsite. And out of all the places that I've camped on Quartzsite, I like Plomosa Road the best. It's free. If you're gonna stay for just a couple of days, Plomosa Road I think is the way to go. To go. Number 4. Let's go at that lake in Alaska. I forget exactly the name of the lake, but I have the coordinates. That we stayed on the way back from Alaska. It's in the Yukon, kind of close to the junction with the Alaska Highway. And we need a 5th one. What would be a 5th one? I mean, I stayed at some pretty cool places, so it's hard. It's hard to. There are some great boondocking just outside Grand Canyon National Park. Yeah, there's a lot of Forest Service roads, but I'm trying to think. I'll think of something before the end of the live stream here. Can you recommend a full hookup RV park in Quartzsite? I haven't stayed at any, but I've heard great things about, and I'm gonna just see if I can find it here on the map. I've heard, Silly Owl's Pizza. Hello. I can't find it now. Holiday Palms may be one of them, but I really don't know. I don't wanna just say something and without really knowing what I'm talking about. But maybe Mark Guido of Grand Adventure knows. Okay, did I miss something here? Hey, Dookie Chips, I'm having empanadas for the Super Bowl. Hey, good empanadas. Can you send me some, please? Just kidding. One thing that I'm gonna buy if I find it in Texas is Smoke Point salsa. That stuff is amazing. There isn't a Cape Cod video as far as I know. No, I haven't been to Cape Cod yet. But we'll make it there eventually. Ever visited Southern Illinois parks? I visited the one near Metropolis. I don't know if that would be considered Southern Illinois. What's it called? I know some of you are going to say it before I can. Fort Massac. And I would think that's kind of Southern Illinois. So Fort Massac is really good. In any case, we're gonna start. Well, we still don't have a. Well, Robert, do a super special Super Bowl live show. Maybe we could do that next Sunday. Yeah. Are you still staying at Harvest Hosts? Yes, I am. I still have the membership. I'm not gonna cancel the membership. I mean, it's inexpensive enough. You just have to have a plan B, whenever you go to Harvest Hosts. That's all I'm saying. No, this year doesn't expire until like April, so we'll see. We'll work a couple of Harvest Hosts into the trip out west. Jim in DC, why are you on the floor mopping? I didn't get the beginning of the joke. Anyway, special Mini Teeny Lounge would be good Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I dismantled my Mini Teeny Lounge setup back there. We might do one before the big trip, but we'll see. Chef at large, no Cuban food in Munising. I have to make it. I have to order guava paste for my pastelitos. Oh man, guava paste. You may have to get that from South Florida. The Swiffer Wet Jet. I think that's what Ely has been using lately. Bottoms up. Super Bowl starts at 9 a.m. here. The local bar has something on. So going down there, hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Natalie, so have fun. We might do the classic, order a pizza, have some beer, and just, watch the game on the big screen back here. Keep up the good work, Robert. Looking forward to your videos on Key West. I have to go to Key West, don't I? Before going west. Hey, Christopher Olson, thank you all. Take care. I'm off to bed. Hey, sweet dreams. And maybe I'll see you in a couple of years in Sweden. Yes, the wanderlust is increasing every day. Every day. Anyway, the guava from family in South Florida, says Chef at Large. Yeah, some things are kind of hard to get once you get out of South Florida. Vino Seco being one of those. Chili and wings are good Super Bowl snacks. Yep. Chili and wings. I could dig that. Blue Ridge Parkway, yeah or nay, pulling a trailer through that area. Depends on the size of your trailer. If you have something like Minitini, even Minitini 3, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I wouldn't do it with a fifth wheel or something really large, but yep. Great live stream, thanks. You're welcome, Red Ranger. Mackinac, Alex Mobile, Mackinac Island was some of your best videos, I think. You should do it again. Yeah, my mom really wants to visit Mackinac Island, so I might take her there at some point later, maybe in the summer, as part of our Great Lakes road trip, Bob Lee's rather watch Traveling Rubber than the old Super Bowl any day. Yeah, right? Hey, Maxine, Oliver, sorry I'm late. Hello, Robert and everybody. Happy Groundhog Day on Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, Maxine and Bob Leach. Yeah. Yeah, I watch Traveling Robert from time to time, too. Go 49ers. Okay, this is going to... yeah, Kluane Lake in the Yukon. Kluane Lake would be a great boondocking spot. We didn't boondock there. But yeah, that could absolutely be number 5. Yeah, right next to the Alcan. So yep. Maxine is hello to mom. Yeah, mom is probably sticking around here still. Chef at Large, we can't live without Cuban coffee, pasteles, and vino seco, primordial en la casa cubana. Over the years, I've Americanized in many things, but coffee, I still have to have the Cuban coffee, although I'm having it without sugar lately. I got used to it. But yeah, there are certain things, that you need, right? Coffee and vino seco for sure. I put that on everything. Like today we cooked fajitas, like beef fajitas. It came out pretty good actually. And right after everything was almost cooked, I did just a splash of vino seco to caramelize everything good. I mean, they came out great. Young Dave, new member, Capitol Reef. The Hickman Bridge Trail has fantastic views looking south. One of the best views in the park. Hit the trail early. The Hickman Bridge Trail. Hold on, I'm adding that to my map. In Torrey, Utah. Let's see. Oh, I already have it on my map. Hickman Bridge Overlook. And today I discovered something new. It's called the Moonscape Overlook or something like that. It's not quite in Moon Overlook. It's not quite inside the Capitol Reef, but it's nearby. Let me show you. So this is Capitol Ridge here on the left, and then there's this here, the Moon. No, that's Mars Desert, which is another thing that I want to see. But the Moon Overlook. I mean, this look at the Earth down there. It's they have several pictures here. Let me see if this one does it justice. I want to see that. Look at you guys. Look at that. That would be a great spot. And it's the road seems to be in decent condition. That's something that I would love to do. That's definitely on the list. As I said, so many places, so little time. Is like, hey, how do I get out of here? Here, boom. Never mind. All right, let me pay attention to you guys. Are we cruising? Happy some apple pie at Fruta. Happy some apple pie at Fruta. We're really looking forward to Fruta. We don't have a reservation yet, but I'm confident that from here to there, which is over a month away, we might be able to get something. John Possible, what are you thinking your plan might be on the Great Lakes loop? Just driving around the Great Lakes. I'm thinking of starting at Niagara Falls on the American side, go all the way around the Great Lakes, and then come back to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. So if we get to do it, and do all the points of interest along the, not all of them, it will be impossible to do all the points of interest along the shore, of the Great Lakes, but, Capitol Reef, be careful. It don't rain 9N the day you go. It floods fast. Yeah, we'll be monitoring the weather. I know there's flash flood warnings all over there. There are so many cool places around Capitol Reef. Yeah, it's the one of the 5 Utah national parks that I haven't really explored at all. So, what about Lake Ontario? You're gonna make me look at a map of the Great Lakes. Of course, Lake Ontario. I forgot all about Lake Ontario. Well, we'll be before. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, we might skip the lower part of the Great Lakes that goes right next to Detroit. We might just skip around to Toronto, Kingston here, and we can do since we're gonna be there, we can do the 1,000 Islands. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice here, and then come down to Niagara Falls. So yeah, we're gonna do Lake Ontario too. In any case, 7:02, time really got away from us today. So I hear the Canadian side of Lake Superior is spectacular, and I hear that the North Shore in Minnesota is very beautiful. So I imagine the Canadian side of Lake Superior is going to be great. That's kind of for the summer, but summer's still several months away. So I haven't really planned going to Cuba in 2 weeks. Do you have any suggestions as to what we should be looking for to do? I mean, I haven't been to Cuba in 23 years. So yeah, the island has changed a bit in the years. But of course, Old Havana, there's so much natural beauty in many places of the island. Varadero Beach, Viñales, it's a mountain range. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Let's call for alcohol. Yeah, Sonia, I'm out of beer. That's probably why I'm losing my voice. Gym in DC, man, that looks like a flight tracking map, some maps, so many markers, and it is my goal this year to start deleting some of those. So that's the plan for this year. All my travels, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to places that I've been before, but to see the things that I have missed, and those are all the things that I have missed, all that stuff on that map. Anyway. We're going to start wrapping this one up. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out this Friday. Close enough. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Hey, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. I'll see you next Friday, same time, same place here. We'll still be here at the Flagami Studio. So until then, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Hopefully the Groundhog brings a shorter winter for you guys and a longer winter for us here in South Florida. And anyway, have a great weekend. See you next time. See you next week. And on Sunday for a new video.